Hi, I'm Bob.
I'm Andres.
And I'm Vincent.
And today I have a surprise video for these guys. They're kind of nervous because they don't know what I want to talk about today. And then I want it to be like a live reaction. So today we're going to talk about the Antman trailer.
Oh! Antman.
Okay, so watch the Antman trailer.
Yep.
Now, I've admitted to this plenty of times that I'm not into comic books, I don't understand. Do you know who Antman is?
They're going with a different take. I'm not, like, a huge Antman fan. I know a few kind of key things about him. I know he was the original creator of Ultron, which is the villain in the Avengers 2 Age of Ultron film. And they changed it around. I wish they made this movie before they made Avengers 2, so that way they could actually kind of follow the storyline more. But I guess in Avengers 2, Tony
This
Stark,
movie does come out before Avengers 2.
Does it?
I believe. No, Avengers 2 is coming out like 2 months before
Yeah,
that,
it's
right?
coming out in May. This comes out in July. So yeah, they kind of changed it around a little bit. It's understandable though. I mean, this Avengers 2 is essentially it's Iron Man 4, whether you want to believe that or not. It is, but
So Captain America 3 is Iron Man 5.
correct.
Okay.
They're trying to squeeze that cash cow.
Okay. So to me, the trailer is horrible.
Yeah,
I think the movie looks horrible.
it didn't. The trailer didn't do much for me. It basically told me there's a new Marvel movie coming out, and that's it.
People have already been discussing this, but they're really trying to scrape the bottom of that because they don't want to pay that money out to those guys in Avengers anymore. So they're like, let's find somebody else. I've never heard of Ant-Man. Like, and it doesn't make sense. Spider-Man, okay, he's kind of like a spider. Ant-Man, he's got a suit. Let's call him Ant-Man.
Well, I mean, he's one of the original Avengers from the very old comics. He's one of the main groups. He was one of the people in the main group in the.
Okay, well, I'm still saying
comics.
he's stupid.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's completely fine.
So,
Trailer
starts out Michael Douglas being all serious. We need you to be the hero that this city needs you to be because the Avengers are on vacation and Uncle Ben is dead. Wait, we don't own Spider-Man. You're the Ant-Man. And then, of course, Paul Rudd's like, what?
Yeah. So
I remember a time when Paul Rudd was funny. Like,
so essentially, this movie, the original Ant-Man is Hank Pym, who's being played by Michael Douglas. Now he's kind of passing the torch on to Paul Rudd, who was going to be the new Ant-Man.
Okay.
That's what this story's about. Other than that, this trailer doesn't really give you much information besides that.
It looks stupid, though. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like they're trying to make it as epic as they can, but I don't really know much about Ant-Man. But to be honest, like, I don't know. I always heard that he was a very important person in the Avengers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Avengers
universe. The universe.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's heard of him.
Yeah, not really.
Not really.
I mean, let's face it. Most of the world is not comic book nerds.
Yeah.
They've like been trending towards it more since they've been coming out with these really good Marvel movies. Like everybody's like, oh, I like comic books, but they don't know them.
Yeah, and I think one point people will bring up is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm.
No one knew who they were. They were they were like the Z team of the Avengers, and the movie came out and everyone loved it. But when I saw that Guardians trailer, it hooked me in, and it really it really made me want to learn more about them. But watching this Ant-Man trailer, even though I knew a little bit about Ant-Man, it didn't really do much for me. I'm just like, again, it's like another Marvel movie's coming out. That's great. I love Marvel movies, but other than that, I'm not really looking forward to Ant-Man. That's one of the least favorite movies I'm looking forward to.
So maybe they're trying too hard to release too many movies because they want to release 2 a year.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, like I said, the salaries of their main franchises have gotten so high that they're looking for other ways. Plus, you know, you can't do Thor every year, and you can't do, you know. But even if they did the 4, if they brought back the Hulk, and they had 4, you know, and then they did like Guardians and Avengers, and that would be enough. But they're trying to come up with all these new series, and it's like too much. And like I said in Captain America 2, it doesn't make sense that you need so many heroes when you have so many good heroes. Like everybody goes on vacation so they can make Antman, you know, and then everybody goes on vacation so they can make Iron Man 4, and then it's, you know, where's everybody else? And obviously it works in the comic books, but it's a little bit different when it's in a movie.
Yeah.
You can easily say that, you know, well, that's a separate universe or whatever. But to me, it doesn't make sense in the movies. I think the trailer looks really bad. I don't like they're trying to use Paul Rudd as comedy, but like, can you think of any good movie where he's the leading man? No.
Yeah.
He's good. Like I've said before, he's really good in Judd Apatow movies. Other than that, I don't think he's that funny. I don't care for a lot of the movies he's in. And I think the worst part of this whole thing, he flies around on a giant ant. Since when do ants even fly, for one?
It's a wasp.
Okay.
It's a wasp.
It looks like an ant.
It looks like an ant
It's a
with
wasp.
wings.
It's a wasp.
Okay, so they call him Ant-Man and he flies a wasp. I mean, just kill this movie already.
I mean, like in the comic books, his love interest, her superhero name is Wasp. And yeah, so I mean, there's kind of that thing, and also you see a woman in the trailer. I don't know, she kind of has like short black hair or whatever. I think that's who she is. I don't know whether or not she will play his love interest in the movie right away, or how that'll work out yet. But.
So why is he called the Ant-Man? Because he has a stupid helmet? Like, how does that make him an ant?
He shrinks. He shrinks down. Yeah, that's it. They show that part.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
When he's in the shower.
Wait, so is the wasp actually small?
The wasp is regular size.
So he doesn't shrink to get on the wasp.
No.
The wasp is a regular wasp,
he shrinks to get on the wasp. The wasp is regular size,
like
but he shrinks to get on it.
Is it a real wasp?
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Come here, boy! Come here!"
I don't know.
It's like,
I don't remember Antman ever flying a wasp in the comics. I'm not completely sure about this, but I do know he actually grows in the comics too. He can get really big.
That's what I was gonna ask. If
Yeah,
he can grow,
he can go really big and then go really small. But I'm not sure if they're gonna do both in the movie or not. It just seems like they're playing on the fact that they can go really small with him. I think that's what they're trying to do.
And how does he get small?
The suit, I don't know.
The suit shrinks. He's like, and all his bones crush, and he's like, "Suit, do my moving for me, because I'm jelly." All right, I don't know. To me, honestly, I don't think this is gonna be a good movie. I don't. Yeah, I'm not interested in it.
One thing I wanted to mention too is this movie has lost its original writer and director, Edgar Wright, who directed Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End, which would have been amazing for this kind of movie because it's that kind of somewhat of a dark tone, but he can make it funny and serious at the same time, to where you can take the serious moment serious, and when it gets the comedy, it really hits you. But I don't know who's directing it now. I heard he directed like Yes Man and a couple other like chick flick kind of movies, which makes me wonder how this will come out. I do have very little faith in this movie, but whatever faith I have is that Marvel has done a pretty good job so far with their movies, and I think they would know if it was going to be a bad movie or not. They wouldn't make it. They wouldn't.
Well, let's face it. They can make subpar movies like Guardians of the Galaxy, and still make buttloads of money. So maybe they don't care. Thanks for watching.
No.
That's it. It's done.
It's not done. No, but
right, let's wrap it up then.
All right, but overall final thoughts. I'm not completely looking forward to this movie. I'm looking forward to Age of Ultron more than the Ant-Man. So.
I'd actually still like to watch it just to see how it plays into the movie universe.
Oh yeah,
I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I watch movies I hate all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yep. Avengers is going to be way better, and this is kind of going to be a waste. I'd much rather have Iron Man 4, even though Iron Man 3 was Iron Man 2. They were both not that good.
No, okay. Your opinion.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.